Welcome back to the podcast where we discuss Love Island Season 12 UK episodes. If you like this content, please like, comment and subscribe. If you've been with us on this journey for the last 6.5 weeks, then, let's chop it up in the comments. I don't even know what number episode this is, but,
it's like 37. We're nearly there.
It's about there. We're nearly there.
We're
nearly there. So, let's keep travailing, keep pressing on. Labouring with this show, because that's what it feels like.
Yeah. At this rate.
So let's just get right into it. Where do we want to start? Again, for me, I feel as deflated as I did yesterday.
Well, obviously, let's start off with the recoupling, because the last thing we saw was Shakira and Ty deliberating on whether to send home Emma and Connor, Lauren and Harrison,
or Tommy and
Lucy and Tommy.
Yeah.
So obviously, out of the three, they chose Lucy and
Tommy.
Yeah, which
following our conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, we were already discussing it would probably, we were most likely thinking it's going to be them two.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, we were like, but we don't know. But majority of us were like, nah, it's probably going to be Lucy and Tommy.
Yeah.
It probably is.
And I think after they started their conversation and they were talking about, they've built a strong connection in here, they could probably last on the outside. I think when they said that, I knew it was going to be them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, it was obvious.
That was a boring dumping.
Yeah,
it was a boring dumping, and to be honest, because of what happened throughout the rest of the episode, they should have chosen to send home Harrison.
Yeah,
and Lauren. But we'll get into that.
But yeah, she was never going to do that to Tony.
I don't think she was.
She was never going to do that to Tony. No. And then she's not going to send home Connor because she's getting to know Connor.
Because she likes Connor.
Right. And she even planned to lock it off with Ty. Because so she was never going to choose Connor.
Send her Connor.
And that's so silly as well. The public voted you most compatible. You dash it where for what?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just silly.
Yeah, so obviously Tommy and Lucy are gone. Obviously, don't really care. But yeah, it was like Via said, it was a boring dumping. It was to be expected within the first 5 minutes of this episode. So it just didn't mean anything. Yeah, but obviously she got stick for it from everyone. The Islanders.
Everyone just talking about her behind her back.
Yeah, everyone, literally. And they were like, obviously it didn't make any sense. And it was just but it did make sense. You just don't like her decision.
Exactly. That's
because it technically did make sense.
It technically did.
Because if you have built a strong a connection, you don't need to be on the show. Because that's what Love Island's for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
so it did make sense.
It did make sense. She's obviously not going to do Connor because she wants to be with Connor.
So you shouldn't be shocked.
So that's obvious, right?
Yeah.
Now, yes, it would have made sense to send home Harrison and Lauren, but again, she wasn't going to do that to Tony. But yes, that's the only other option that would have made sense. But she wasn't going to do that.
She wasn't going to do that.
Because she's not a good friend.
Yeah.
Well, according to us, but, they would see it as being a good friend.
Well, exactly.
No. Anyway.
Yeah. So that was
they're gone, don't really care.
Obviously, yeah, so
they weren't really happy with it.
Who's not happy?
Tommy made a comment, and in the outside,
whatever.
I didn't really understand her reasoning. That's not a reason to whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Who said that?
Tommy. I didn't necessarily want him to go, but I didn't really care.
I know, neither did I.
I didn't really care anyway, but I just thought, everyone likes Tommy, and we don't really care. We don't.
Nobody cares, and
so,
also like they were saying, the text never said she was supposed to choose the least compatible.
It's true. It never
said that. The text said it was her choice.
That was us that did that.
Yeah.
And then she had to choose between the three of who's to go home.
Yeah.
So I don't know why Meg and other people are talking, saying you really think they're the least compatible.
And Meg was the first one to speak. Shut up.
And Shakira was the first one to say that's not what the text said.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Meg is always the first one to speak.
All the time.
And nobody asked you to speak.
Once again.
So yeah.
Once again.
So obviously, that was that. Obviously, Shakira locked it off with Ty, which is stupid. And went with Connor. Mm-hmm. At this point, I do like Shakira, but I'm actually done.
Nah, I'm done.
Because I don't like Connor, and I don't know where this came from. So to be honest, you can both leave.
So obviously, yes, they were, Connor was into her early on. But again, it's taken you now 6+ weeks to try and rekindle again. And bear in mind, let me say it again, she's now the 7th girl.
Yeah.
So I don't really care if you were into her in the beginning. I don't care. Because it's taken you 7 girls later to go back to Shakira.
And I was
I'm
literally,
sorry.
and I was literally saying today, you know, if everybody wants in the island wants to keep saying, oh yeah, like Connor goes for what he wants and he's very brave and blah 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 blah, then why is it taking you this long to go for what you want?
Exactly.
If you really wanted Shakira,
Exactly.
you could have done it ages ago.
Ages ago.
And it didn't matter. It didn't matter who she was with because it didn't matter when you cracked on with Megan.
Yeah. And obviously Megan
why
is the
now?
one he really wanted. But then after Megan gone, I didn't see you pursue
for
Shakira. You pursued every other girl, and now you're back on Shakira.
So why now?
I'm sorry, timing is
It's
sus.
sus. Sorry. I don't believe it.
Timing is sus.
I don't believe it.
So
I think
don't
Connor's
care.
a game player.
Yeah.
I don't know what Shakira's up to, but I know Connor is a game player.
Yeah, so I honestly don't
sorry.
care. Sorry.
And maybe Shakira's falling for it because they have such a strong friendship, but Connor is playing a game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so honestly don't care.
So yeah, I don't care about them two. Yeah, what else happened? Obviously, I mean, should we just go into Tony and Harrison?
Yeah.
It's a big one though.
That's good. So, yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing of the episode. Did anything else happen? I don't think anything else happened, really.
I mean, yeah.
It's the same. It's the same square.
It's the same,
Tony,
yeah.
Harrison, Lauren, Cash. It's the same.
I think for the first time, like we don't necessarily, from this episode in general, we don't necessarily have anything to say about the stupid foursome people.
No, I mean, Helena's just doing what she's doing as usual, being fake and being involved in that situation over there and then bitching about what she just heard.
As she does.
But you were just sitting there and she was speaking with Tony and asking for, you know, they were talking and giving advice and whatnot. 2 minutes later, you're over there and he's like, yeah, Tony just needs to do this and she needs...
Yeah.
So Helena was just being her fake self as usual.
And Meg was muttering under her breath as she usually
Meg was
does.
doing what she does best, muttering under her breath, you know, not saying things with her chest as she says she does.
Making faces.
Doing her thing.
Yeah,
especially in the recoupling, the amount of screws that I was seeing on that face of hers. Oh,
I'm just sick of it.
It's just typical. It's just typical. Like, here we go again, Meg. Do you have something to say? No.
Literally,
Clearly not. Once again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, I mean, okay, and then the other thing would be Boris and Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what foolishness.
Obvious.
Like, yeah, it was so obvious.
I'm so sorry. If anyone thought Boris was into her, it's a lie. And not to mention all the news that was coming out about him not believing love. You can find love in a reality TV show.
Yeah.
Come on now, I'm seeing it. There was no way that boy was into Billy Hiss.
He was never into her.
He was never into
He
her.
was not.
He just wanted to be in the villa.
Yeah.
He was not. And she was very silly for going there.
Yeah, she was.
Because you had your doubt. Yeah, but you had your doubts.
But you had Martin.
So why did you not choose Martin?
Did she speak to him?
Yeah,
Of
she
course
did.
she did, and they kissed.
Oh.
Like, I understand,
And you chose Boris.
it was quite awkward and it was quite weird.
It was.
I understand. But you said you did not fully trust Boris, so why did you bring him back? And now look what you're going through.
And to be honest, sorry, Billy Kiss, anyway, should have never made that recoupling speech. I don't know what kind of speech that was. She should have never made that speech. I don't know what kind of speech that was. It's just not necessary.
It wasn't at all.
You could have
and
just
then still couple with him.
And then still couple with him. That's backwards.
She wasn't going to choose Cash, so she's never spoken to the guy.
No,
but you just choose him because he's a nice person.
Yeah, literally.
It's a friendship couple.
No, it's true. I would have done that. That's what Emma's done.
It's a friendship
but
couple.
you literally, you didn't lock it off with me, but you literally said, you basically said, I don't feel anything.
Yeah.
So why on earth am I going to make a recoupling speech like that and still couple with you? I'm coupling with a friend.
Exactly.
I'm not coupling with you.
I'd rather couple with a stranger.
Me too.
Maybe she still wants to make it work.
Well, that's what she said in her speech, but I don't see why.
Why?
He was never into you,
Why?
girl, man.
So
honestly.
Yeah. So So anyway, yeah. Nobody cares. That will end sooner.
It's
they were
already
never.
done.
They were never. Yeah. They were never going to last anyway. They were never compatible from in the first place anyway.
Never.
So yeah. Whatever. What else happened? Minor things that happened in this episode.
I don't think there was anything minor.
That was it, really.
I think those were the minor ones.
Yeah.
Then we
got it's just the main thing.
The main triangle.
Yeah. The main triangle.
Square or rectangle, mate.
Yeah.
So, where to start, man?
So obviously, I think we did mention yesterday in our talk that obviously it was Harrison and Lauren that slept together. Because I think there was a conversation of whether it was them two or Yasmin and Jamie. Because some people were saying, it's Yasmin and Jamie.
I was confused as well.
Jamie. And then other people were saying, no, it's definitely Harrison and whatever. Anyway, it was. He gave the analogy and then she went and told the girls. And they've now done it twice.
It was confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can
Nonsense
start
girl.
there because that's how it started, to be honest. Because after the dumping, then obviously it's nighttime. And obviously we now get to know that it happened again.
Yep, because he's asking
And,
for a certain something from Harry.
Yeah. So obviously they've done it again. Stupid woman.
Very stupid.
And
Yep.
and now everybody in the villa is susuing. And nobody wants to say nothing to Tony. Helena's sitting right there, and the questions being asked, and you're acting like you're dumbfounded, and you don't understand what she's saying. Why are you doing that?
Laughing along, having the conversations as if she doesn't know what happened between the two of them.
When you were
laughing,
lying
smiling.
right
Tony is saying stuff like if she wants to have one, hand this and hand that, like she can keep that, and Helena's just laughing her head off, knowing that it was more than that. Then she goes off, walks over to Harry and the crew. Oh, what did she say? Like, oh, Tony was trying to get it out of me. Like, I wasn't going to say anything. And other people like Dijon and Meg were like, oh, did you crack? No, I didn't crack. Yay, high five
well
and all
done.
that.
So you want to
So everyone is literally just laughing at Tony behind her back. Tony has no clue what's going on. Everyone's just whispering, laughing behind her back. And Tony's sitting there like a mug because she doesn't understand that they've just slept together twice. And she don't know about it.
Yeah. And
It's
then
disgusting
she goes
behaviour.
to go and speak to Harrison and asks him point blank straight what happened in the bedroom. Oh, but that's just between me and her. Actually, no, it's not. Because if you want to get to know me, you let me know what happened with her.
It affects her as well.
It affects me because you're now trying to flirt with the two so you have to tell me as well. It's not just between you two because you've involved me.
Silly boy.
Stupid man, don't even want to say nothing.
Harrison...
What's his
like
take?
Obviously I can't stand him, but Harrison is Harrison. I think my frustration and my anger is more towards the women. Harrison has been moving like this from the beginning. You ask him a question, he never gives you a straight answer.
Never.
He's saying, "Oh, but I don't like these questions. Oh, but why do you keep asking
exactly,
these
you
things?"
stupid
You know,
boy.
I don't
I'm
like
sorry.
what. Like, oh, it's boring.
What are you talking? How
why
old
are we
are you?
still doing this?
What do you mean you don't like these questions? Why are you here? Are you here for love or something else?
Oh, but Tony said this. Like.
Tony's not asking difficult questions. How
She's
old are
really
you?
not. When she said, but am I speaking English?
Yeah. She was literally like, I don't understand.
And I don't understand. This is the point. What I want to now say. I don't understand that if you can't understand Harrison, why go back there? Why? Anyways, we're skipping too far ahead.
Yeah, because there was so much. But yeah, so... so obviously that happens. So Tony doesn't know what happened, basically.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Lauren, because Lauren, has got to be the most pathetic there. And I thought it was Helena. We found a winner.
Oh, yeah.
We've definitely found a winner.
Yeah, Helena passed the baton over to Lauren, and Lauren is taking first place.
Yeah, she did. Because twice you slept with him. And the only reason why you did it is because you believed that would keep him.
Clearly.
Because remember the comment she said...
indirectly saying that.
Yeah, because remember the comment she said, oh, it's not going to do any favours for you and Tony if you want to be getting together. You know the only reason why you said that is because you genuinely think you've got him. It's done.
She is a stupid, dumb, dunce woman because it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Like, in 2025, you still feel like you can keep a man by doing that.
Where have you been?
She is so dumb.
Under a rock.
She's stupid.
Yeah, clearly. She doesn't have any sense. And she's just barling too much over this one guy.
Oh.
She's just barling too much. And then even the way Tony, because Tony then pulled her to the fire pit to speak to her.
Oh, man.
It just looked like Tony was speaking to a brick wall. I honestly believe Lauren has the brain cells up there is just switched off. Mm-hmm. They've switched off.
The light is not on.
Because what Tony is saying, how you're not getting it. And then she walked back over to let's say the pity party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And said, oh, but this is what Tony said, and then she's smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
Like, but what Tony said is correct. You should have better respect for yourself.
You should do.
There's nothing wrong with what she said. And why is it funny? It's not funny. That means you're dumb. That means you're dumb.
How do you think in your right mind, that sleeping with him twice means you have respect for yourself? The man has told you, I want you, and you slept with him twice. Are you stupid?
You slept with him anyway.
There's no respect present.
Twice. There's no self-respect is out the window.
There's no respect present.
Gone. It's
you
left.
know there's not love. You know there's not.
It's left you.
You think that's something to be proud of that you slept with him twice when he also wants Tony.
Are you
mad?
When he's also been carrying on with Tony. And I must believe every word you say when you tell me you're obsessed with me, but you're cracking on with Tony.
Exactly.
I'm sorry,
That's not obsession.
That's not obsession.
That's not obsession.
Obsession is all for me.
That's what obsession is.
You're not obsessed with me. I don't understand her.
I
don't
don't
understand.
Of course she is.
Yeah, she is. She very much so.
Obsessed with him.
Very much so.
Won't leave him alone.
Oh, my
And
dad.
Her head's always on
why
his
do-
shoulder, always touching
Yeah,
him,
but
always this, always that, always
Why
kissing
don't
him.
you understand?
Love.
Eventually, you acting like that is what makes him not want you.
Oh, well, because she's easy. But they don't understand that.
And she's shedding way too much eye water for this one
Oh,
boy.
And this
you
girl,
haven't
like,
even known
and
each
even
other
after
that
the
long.
conversation she had with Tony, like, she walked off, and obviously Harrison pulled her straight away, and she was like, "Oh, I'm actually fuming, like, on all this stuff," and it's like,
But you're not fuming because you was just in your face, in Tony's face. You said nothing.
Oh, so much attitude.
Like, literally.
with Harrison.
No, so much attitude with Tony.
Yeah.
No,
and
even
I'm thinking,
there.
chill.
Calm down.
Chill.
Yeah, calm down.
And I'm just thinking, like, when they had that conversation, I was like, Lauren, why are you defending this man so much? You don't even know him.
Yeah.
And you haven't even known him as long as she has. So you don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably known him for what, a couple of weeks now, maybe, because, you know, the time works differently.
Not even that.
But,
Oh.
you know, it depends, right? But you don't know him really.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you defending him with so much passion?
Mm-hmm.
And getting mad at Tony? Lauren, calm down. You don't know the man.
And literally, anyway,
You don't
you
know
can
him.
get mad at Tony. You can't go toe to toe with Tony anyway.
No, you
can't.
can't.
Don't
Which
even
is
try.
what
Meg
I
tried.
think
No,
that's
you
what
can't.
Dijon said on because remember they were
Oh,
egging her on
yeah.
to go over there, and then Dijon was like, "You can't go head to head with Tony.
No, you
No, you
can't.
can't.
You can't.
Just leave it.
Don't
No,
try
you
that.
can't.
And that's true. She can't.
No, you can't.
She definitely can't.
Ask Meg.
She can't. You have no backbone. She has no backbone. Because if you had a backbone, when Harrison came back, brought you back from Casa, and you saw that he was still interested in Tony, you should have left it there.
No, because you're crying straight away. So there's
Should've
no
left it there.
backbone.
So there's no
Yeah.
backbone.
Oh, no, of
None
course not.
whatsoever.
Yeah. So obviously, eventually, Tony and Harrison had a conversation. That's when he was saying, "Oh, like, why do you keep asking me these questions?" When she was basically saying, like, "Who do you want? Who do you see
It's
a
me
future
or
with?"
nothing.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. So obviously,
And obviously you're fine with nothing.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Tony,
yeah.
and she
She's
knows
so-
what,
she's
like,
got the lines, man.
She's
She's
good.
got
She's
the
good, man. She
lines.
knows. Yeah,
but she doesn't follow through.
No,
with
she
it
doesn't.
in actions.
she does not.
But anyway, so she was saying how, it's me or nothing, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, Cash is coming off of it by this point.
Fair enough.
And because the whole villa can hear what you're saying.
Exactly.
So, but what I didn't like about, we're going to get to the recoupling, but what I didn't like about Tony, what I haven't really been liking about Tony is that even if there's a little bit of you that likes Cash, Harrison is the one you want. So let Cash go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let him go. You knew from time you wasn't going to choose
she
Cash.
knew,
yeah.
So let him go.
She knew, but
even
yeah.
after that conversation when she said, "I'm taking a step back," you should have never gone back to Cash.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
and
have
she
never
did. She
gone
went
back
straight
to Cash,
back to him.
but she went back to him.
Because, yeah, and that's the thing. And that's why Cash is valid in everything he has said.
Yeah.
He is valid in everything he's feeling, because he is an option. He is plan B.
Yeah.
He really is.
Absolutely.
Because if Harrison ran straight back to Tony, she would throw him in the bin. And it's only because Harrison has been cracking on with Lauren why she's still getting to know Cash. It's only because she's now told Harrison, "I'm fully stepping back," why you've ran back to Cash. So everything he's saying and feeling is absolutely valid.
Yeah.
You're
And,
stringing
yeah.
him along.
Yeah, she is.
He
She
is literally plan B.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
It's unfortunate because he seems
It's
like
very
he's
unfortunate.
A nice guy.
He does.
Seems very chilled and calm. And
He doesn't
collected,
deserve that.
But no.
But yeah, let's talk about, before the recoupling now, let's talk about Harrison's conversation with Harry in the bedroom.
Conversing of how to get Tony
No,
to
first
speak
of all,
to
he
him.
said, "I want
before
Tony,"
that,
and he whispered, "I want Tony."
Yeah.
Me, Fia, and Leah were just gone.
We threw ourselves. We were like, we
were
had,
just gone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to put this out there. Yeah. As a little disclaimer. Whoever is the friend of Harrison, come collect your friend. Because
now.
I don't understand this. He's a madman.
Yeah.
He's actually a madman. How, after all you've done with Lauren, you now
sleeping
go
with her twice.
and you now go and you want Tony. You are so mad. You're actually delusional.
But again,
And the thing
you're
is, we probably all suspected that he wanted Tony.
But that's the thing. And that's the thing. This is the thing we've been saying.
Yeah.
Right? He has, from Casa, he has proved that Lauren is only with for sex. It was always sexual. It was always lustful. Because the first day you came back from Casa, You're doing this with Tony. You're trying to touch her.
Yeah.
You're talking to her. You're pulling her straight away.
Yeah.
Lauren was sex. You did not want Lauren.
He did not want Lauren.
Let's be for real. You know that. I know that. We know that. And
Most
a lot
of the world
people knew
knows that. I just don't know why the Islanders don't get it.
The Islanders tried to say, oh no, it's Tony that's sexual and she's
Are they
the
actually
relationship.
dumb?
Don't be thick.
And Tony hasn't done anything
Use
with
your
him,
eyes.
but she's sexual.
Use your eyes. Look how quick it took him to sleep with Lauren. He's known Tony for how many weeks and that did not happen. Because it was actually getting to know her.
Exactly, yeah.
The first day in Casa, he was kissing Lauren.
Yep.
She was on top of him. Let's not be silly. It was always sexual with Lauren. Lauren is a stupid girl because she caved in and gave him exactly what he wanted. Now that he's got it, he wants who he actually wants, which is Tony. You silly ass girl.
Why don't we get it?
You
silly
why don't
ass
we get
girl.
it?
This is how men make you go mad, because it's like, you don't, this is why I would like to understand where they found Lauren, because how do you not know this?
How do you not know that?
In 2025.
And I don't know how old she is. But how do you not know this?
I think she says
I
age.
don't even care how young or old you
Exactly.
are.
No,
I
neither
don't
do I.
even
know.
How do you
not know this by now?
How do you not know?
How do you not know this? Like, she's actually stupid. This is why she's shedding so much eye water, because you let the man in somewhere he's not supposed to go. So, and now you're shedding eye water. We must be sympathetic.
No,
I'm not sympathizing.
There's no sympathy.
I'm
No
not
sympathy.
sympathizing with you.
No
because
sympathy.
You were crying over Harrison shortly after you got back from Casa Amor.
Yes, you
but
were.
you're bawling after this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even touched on the recoupling.
Yeah.
So basically, the recoupling, Tony chose Harrison.
Yeah.
You're now, obviously you're crying at the fire pit, but when the recoupling is done, you go off and bow with the girls. And the only reason why you're wailing like that is because you slept with him twice.
That's why she's wailing like that. Because if she didn't, I don't think she would be.
No, because she wasn't wailing like that.
No, not like that.
Before they slept
This
together.
was proper. This was proper.
Yeah. No. Well,
I'm
don't
sorry.
have no sympathy.
And no, none.
But you
I don't
know,
care.
but before you slept together the first time, before she slept with him the first time, you knew he was interested in Tony.
Exactly.
So why would you do it?
why did you
there
sleep
was
with
always
him?
going to be a possibility that he was going to leave you for Tony.
Always.
Yeah.
Did he close it off with you?
Yeah. So why did you do it? Because you thought that was a way to keep a man.
You clearly
Oh,
did.
she's
Somebody
such a
has not
stupid-ass
learned
woman.
their lesson in 2025. Somebody is not listening.
Basic
Somebody's not
101.
learning.
Basic one.
Basics. These
Basic
are the basics.
101.
Basic
I'm sorry.
These
yeah.
are the basics.
Yeah.
And you failed.
You failed. And
And
obviously,
it's your damn fault.
and obviously, we know Harrison's a dog. We've been seeing this. We know he wants his cake and he wants, something else. We know this about Harrison. Yeah? So it's up to us to do better.
And that's why
It's
I
up
was
to
saying.
us to do better. It's up to us
That's
to
what I
be
said.
better.
Yeah.
It's up to us to use our brain because
Yes.
somebody else is using the other brain.
That's
Exactly.
why the frustration
This
is
is
on
why
the women.
This is why we get at the woman because you have a brain for a reason. Why are you not using it?
And we have to be smarter.
We have to
That's
be smarter.
just the way the world goes.
Yeah. And
do you know what I
also-
mean?
And also because I forgot my point.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Lauren is just
mad.
Yeah, she is.
Lauren is absolutely mad. Like,
She is.
it's
And
not
yeah.
rocket science.
And this is why, a man can only do so much as you enable him
Exactly.
to. Which is why, like you said, we have to be smarter.
Yeah, we do.
Lauren wouldn't be in this position where she's now bawling her eyes out saying, oh, I feel like an idiot.
Bawling.
You wouldn't
Of
be
course
in
you
this
wouldn't.
position
Yep.
if you had done better.
Yes.
Yes? Harrison only got away with what he was able to, and he was able to go in the sheets twice because you allowed him to.
Because you allowed
If
him.
she didn't and carried herself better, it would have happened.
She wouldn't
Exactly.
be feeling as bad as she feels
It
right
wouldn't be
now.
feeling as
Because
bad.
of course you would feel like an idiot.
And I'm sorry. I
You
know
are one.
obviously the girls have to be a girl's girl and console her because she's crying. And nobody wants to see anybody cry. Me, I don't want to see anybody cry, but some people deserve to cry because
Right.
you brought it upon yourself.
You
She
did.
did.
You brought it upon yourself. So sorry, me,
And
I
the
don't
thi-
have no sympathy at all.
I have zero
None.
sympathy.
Zero.
And even if I'm not gonna kick you while you're down, do you know me? I would pull in India
And pick myself
I'm
up.
walking away.
and take my bag
And walk.
I'm
and
gone.
walk this way.
I'm
Yeah.
gone.
And then once you've calmed down, I will give you a friendly cussing.
Yeah. Literally.
If I'm your friend.
If I'm your
If
friend.
I'm not your friend, I might not need to say nothing to you.
Yeah.
But if I'm your friend, after you've cried, I will give you a friendly cussing.
That's right.
That's my right. I'm your friend.
That's
Yeah.
my right.
because
exactly.
because in
Sorry.
that moment, all I'm feeling towards you is anger.
Yep.
Because I told you so.
And disappointment.
Yeah, because I told you so. So I can't say anything right now to you because
I
I'm going to make you feel worse.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
and that's not my intention to offend.
No, it's not.
So,
and people like that they'll call army for. So that's probably why people don't do that on Love Island.
Exactly, it's true.
But no, if this was just in reality, like you said, I'm not kicking someone when they're down. But once you've stopped crying and you're back to you're back down to reality. Yeah, I'll give you a little check-in.
Yes, I will.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm your friend.
Lauren is absolutely
But
crazy.
as far as this girls thing is nonsense.
It is nonsense.
It's nonsense. I'm sorry. It's fake.
Well, it is.
It's fake. If I'm on the show and obviously, I can't portray myself to be a certain way, I would rather pick my stuff up and leave. But there is no way I'm consoling you in that moment.
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Because it's your fault.
Because the problem is with this girl thing, yeah? To a certain extent, you can be a girl's girl, but not to the extent where everything is always on the man.
And we're just
you
lying
have
to
to
each
take
other.
responsibility for your part as well.
Exactly.
Lauren, you're dumb. I'm sorry.
You're
very silly for the decision you made. You made that decision to sleep with him, and you're very silly for doing so.
And you know what?
Yes, we know Harrison is also silly. But we already know that part. Let's not talk about what we already know.
Yes, please.
Yeah?
That's what I'm saying.
We know Harrison is the
We already
problem.
know.
We know he's a dog. We know he's a player. We know. Yeah? So let's talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have gone there.
Mm-hmm.
It's both of your responsibilities. It wouldn't have happened if you used your head.
Yeah,
simple
she
as.
used her head. And to be honest, Harrison. Anyway, this is why, like you said, we have to be smarter because, unfortunately, to some extent, we can't fully blame Lauren because she's been lied to. She's been lied to. Harrison hasn't told the truth.
Yeah, it's
He's
true.
lied.
No,
It's
he has
true.
lied.
Even when you took Tony to the terrace, you should have told her.
It's true.
And you should have told her to the extent of what was said.
It's true.
You lied. So he's been lying.
He's
so
been lying.
to some extent, you have to, not give her a blight, but you have to understand that she's being lied to.
Yeah.
No, we get
You
that.
know? But at the same time, if the stories are not adding up,
Exactly.
not one person can give a straight account
Exactly.
of what this man is saying. Yeah, use your head.
Red flags
Leave
now.
the
Use your
situation.
head.
Red flags.
It's red
And
flags.
I'm asking you quite serious questions, because I want a future.
Yeah.
And you're saying, but I don't like these questions. Oh, but why do you have to keep asking me this question? Why am I still with him?
And I'm sorry, like...
Why am I still
Again,
there?
it's 2025. Why are you believing everything this man says to you? What year are we in?
And like Thea said, the accounts are not adding up. You're telling us two different things and I'm still
I'm
there.
sorry, I don't know you enough to
no.
be taking your word over everybody else's.
Exactly.
I don't know you enough to trust you fully. Why am I trusting you this
Not
much
one
already?
person can
So
say-
no, if you are telling me one thing, yeah, Tony's telling me another.
Then Shakira's got
Why?
a different account.
Do you know what I
Oh.
mean? And then somebody else over there is saying something else, yeah? Why am I automatically saying, okay, Harrison, I believe you? Am I dumb?
Exactly.
Because this is a thing, because that's how dumb Lauren is, because Tony's not doing that. Even though Tony should have left already, it's
Yeah.
Lauren that's believing him at face value.
Straight away.
When he was
Over
saying
anything.
Oh yeah, and Tony said that. What did Tony say? Oh, he was like, oh yeah, Tony was telling me that I need to leave you and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I don't
she
like
actually
that she
said
said that.
Why did you lie?
Yeah.
But not go and approach Tony and answer what she said.
Yeah.
But no, you go and believe Harrison.
You're believing
So of
everything
course
he
you're
says
running
to
like
you.
an idiot.
Because you are one. Because
Of
you
course you
are
are.
one.
Because you are one.
Oh my
Do you think
days.
Tony is finding it as entertainment, always having to pull you and letting you know he's telling us both different accounts? Do you think she
You
finds
saw
that
it on
entertaining?
movie night, love. You saw
I mean,
it on
you
movie
did.
night.
Saw
That's right. What are you saying,
And then
Tony? What are you
What did he
saying?
say? And then asking Shakira, ask Harrison. Oh, but Tony, what did he say? Ask Harrison. Nobody can say what this man is saying, and you're still wanting to.
And you still believe
You
what he
still
says
believe
and
what he
still
said
slip with him
and still
twice.
slept with him
Twice.
twice. You're stupid. The onus is on
I'm
you.
sorry.
Oh, it is,
I'm sorry.
man. No
I
sympathy.
don't want to hear your tears.
No sympathy.
I don't want to see any tears. Keep your crocodile tears to yourself and go through those double doors and go back home.
No sympathy, no compassion.
Simple.
You know how there can be some men that can lie through their teeth very easily. You would not know a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison's not one of them.
Yeah, it's as simple as.
He's not one of them.
He's not
He
one of
makes
them.
it obvious.
He makes
him,
it obvious.
Harry, and Dejan.
Him and Dejan.
They make it obvious.
I'm sorry, if I'm having
Come on.
if I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you, yeah, if you start smiling or laughing, I'm turned off. Ew.
Absolutely.
Absolute ew.
Yeah, because I wasn't laughing and there was nothing funny.
I'm trying to have a
funny,
serious conversation. I'm turned
It's not
off.
funny.
Okay, this is done because you can't even do the simple thing and grow up.
Yeah. Literally.
I'm sorry.
All three of them.
You have
All three
only
of them.
yourself to blame.
She has only
She does.
herself to
So
blame.
Helena, Lauren, and Meg, they're all pathetic women on that show. Tony comes a little bit up, but she has traits as well.
Yep, she does.
Because she should not still be entertaining Harrison.
I'm sorry.
And
She was this close to leaving, and she was going to leave it if not for that terrorist conversation. But even after that, you should have been like, it's too late.
That's what I'm saying.
And
that's what I'm saying.
And this is what I'm saying about the terrorist talk. I think that was very manipulative of Harrison.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course it was.
Very manipulative
Absolutely it was.
of Harrison.
Of course it was.
But also at the same time, like we're saying, women need to think smarter. So yes, it was manipulative on his part, but Tony fell for the bait. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. I'm sorry, but Tony, just because he was trying to get into your head and took you to the terrace right before you was going to make your decision, shouldn't have altered anything.
It shouldn't have altered
Because
it.
you could have still chosen Cash, Lauren would have chosen Harrison, and the same thing that's been happening for the last 2 or 3 episodes could have still continued. Because he's still in the villa. You can still talk to him. You can still get to know him. You don't need to be coupled up with him to do that.
Yeah, she probably didn't want him doing stuff with her.
So yeah, but if you're gonna do that, if you're
it's because he chose her.
Couple up with him to prevent that. That's very sad.
No, she's not going to do it for that. She coupled up with him because he chose her, and that's what she had been waiting for. She's not then going to choose Cash.
He has not chosen anybody.
No, I know.
He's not chosen anybody.
But, she's going to believe she is.
Him just saying to Harry, "Oh, I want Tony," and then you talk to her on the terrace. It's not choosing you. That's not choosing you.
And the thing is,
even if it was, it's too late.
And to be honest, let me just add this as well. I think it's also bad-minded of the two of them. It's bad-minded of the two of them that both Lauren and Cash were blindsided at that recoupling.
Yeah, they were.
Because nobody was none the wiser.
Yeah, they were.
Nobody knew anything.
No.
You exposed the fact that he took you to the terrace at the recoupling.
Yeah.
But there was time. I don't know in the filming, but I'm sure there was time from the terrace talk for Tony to go and talk to Cash and say this is what Harrison just did. And she don't owe Lauren anything, so she didn't need to go to Paul Lauren to say that he did that.
No.
But
Cash,
she could have done that. Or maybe Cash could have told Lauren this is what just happened. But you blindsided both of them. Like I said, I have no sympathy for Lauren.
I don't have any sympathy for Lauren.
It must not be nice to be blindsided like that. And Cash, I do not blame him for saying it's done.
And it should be.
It will be done.
So it should be.
It will be done because he was already feeling like that. This is last straw for him.
The only thing, Tony has massively disappointed me.
Massive.
But I am glad that she exposed the truth in that recoupling because Harrison would have lied.
Yes.
Harrison would have made it seem like it was all Tony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's
what
I'm
glad she exposed him.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I am glad, but she's massively disappointed me.
Tony is
she has.
I love Tony, but disappointing. You're embarrassing, and you've joined the pathetic club.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm no longer rooting for you.
It's really hard.
I'm no longer rooting for you.
With Tony,
keep defending her.
Yeah,
I'm not going to keep defending you because
it's really hard for me with Tony because
silly.
I love Tony and I don't want to see her leave. But at the same time, if she's voted off now, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked, and to be honest, I wouldn't be upset either.
No,
because of how she's moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Both Tony and Shakira, they've disappointed me because they were my favourites.
They were my favourites.
And
they disappointed me.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
I just thought Tony was better than this.
Yeah, I did
like,
as well.
Like we've already said, you say all the right things and then your actions are doing something else.
Yeah.
Like you're saying to him, you can't just keep, reeling me back in when I say I'm done. Okay, but you let him do it because now you've chosen him in the recoupling.
And you pulled me just before the recoupling to get me to choose you.
And you knew that
I still did it.
You knew that though because you said that, but you still chose him.
You played a game all this time. You manipulated me, and I'm supposed to fall into your trap.
And you fell in.
It's not happening. I don't understand.
No,
it's disappointing.
I'm sorry. The way she moves with Harrison,
we've literally been saying from the beginning since she came into the show that she's showing up us British girls. She's disappointing. She's disappointing me because now you haven't it.
Yeah, because now
you haven't it.
Oh my goodness!
I don't care how much you like him. His behaviour is
and that's the thing. And that's the thing. Like
I don't care.
That's the thing. That's literally what Yasmin and Shakira were saying to you. The man has disrespected you how many times? Stop going there.
Simples.
I don't know.
And to be honest, Yasmin's not like the best person I would take advice from, but because she hasn't been in her position, she can speak. Shakira was, but she walked away, so Shakira can speak. Now, if I'm not listening to Helena, I'm not listening to Meg.
No, there's no advice you can give to me.
Yeah, I'm not, and they're both hypocrites because they keep saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, Helena said in today's episode, I don't even know why she's still going to Harrison. I thought she was done. Shut up. Is this not what you've been doing with Harry?
Because I swear not too long ago you
I
said
don't
you
like
was
it, you know.
it. But that's what they are.
I don't like hypocrites. I can't stand hypocrites.
That's all they do. That's all they do.
No. And Meg's the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's such a shame, man.
Like, it's just very disappointing. It's very upsetting. At this rate, I welcome a cussing from Cash to Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Because she deserves it.
Yeah.
I don't even care if he does it in a respectful way or disrespectful way. You need to cuss her off. Let her know that you're snaky. You don't do that. You don't treat me like that.
Yeah.
He needs to rip into her. I'm so sorry to say it, but she deserves it.
Yeah.
She needs to be told because she's gone mad.
Yeah.
She's gone mad.
I agree.
Her brain is only Harrison at the moment, and she needs to have some sense slapped into her.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to say it.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
Because I'm done.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest, though. Yeah. Lauren and Harrison was never going to work.
No, it was
never
never
going to
work.
work. We know that.
Lauren is a British girl, and Harrison lives in America.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's be honest. Because I think this is what people are failing to understand.
Exactly.
People are failing to understand. You have to leave here. You have to go home.
Yeah.
You have to go home.
Yeah.
So, keep that in the forefront of your mind when you're getting to know people.
Exactly. I don't understand.
Why is that not in the forefront of your mind? And if it is in the forefront of your mind, are you going to immigrate? Is Lauren leaving to go to America?
Exactly, yeah.
Did you think about that?
Or are you leaving to come back here?
Has anybody having these conversations?
Exactly, yeah.
But Tony and Harrison both live in America. So, regardless of the fact that we do not want them together because Harrison is a dumb dog, they live in the same state. It makes more sense. Which is why Tony was even attracted to him in the first place.
Yeah.
Because it was of the convenience.
Yeah.
So, that's not even me advocating them to. I'm not, because I can't stand Harrison.
No.
So, but that is important. That's an important point to note.
It is.
So, yeah.
Oh, man. I'm just...
I don't know. I was really hoping that terrace talk wouldn't have thrown no span in the works for Tony. I was really hoping she would have just, I don't care.
Yeah.
And,
I knew it would.
Yeah. But it did. Because and she fell for the trap.
She did, because at the end of the day, she's been falling for the traps. So this one wasn't going to be any different.
And then on top of that, we haven't even discussed the fact that obviously we know they slept with each other twice.
But Tony
doesn't
know.
She doesn't know. She still doesn't know. So you've chosen him based on not even knowing a lie, based on a lie. Because you don't even know the full truth. So now when that comes out,
and because she was the same one having a conversation with Connor and blah 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 to say basically that if they've slept together, that's it, done. And you don't even know that they slept together twice.
Yeah, but even the way she was talking, because she believes that they only did handsy stuff.
Yeah.
And she was saying, even based off that, she can have him. She was already saying, based off that, I'm done.
But then you recoupled
But you recoupled with him. Make it make sense, love.
After he said he wanted
Make it make sense. And then again, now when you find out and you leave him, you're an absolute mug.
So I mean what? Because
you don't even know what fully happened in that bedroom. You've gone and chosen him, and then when you find out, you're gonna walk away. You're a mug.
Because even in the terrace conversation when Harrison was saying that he only wants her, because that's what you were saying, right? So is it a thing where now after the recoupling you're gonna make it exclusive? Because if Harrison doesn't make it exclusive, then you lied again. Because I'm pretty sure he was just saying he wants her.
He was.
I'm pretty sure that's what you were saying. He wants to be a one-woman guy. Okay, then we're exclusive.
That's what that means.
That's what that means.
That's what that means.
She has to call it off when she finds out.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I hope that's what he meant. Because that means after the recoupling, we should be going exclusive.
Well, technically, yeah.
That's what that means.
But... I don't, yeah.
But yeah, she should call it off when she finds out.
She should not care.
Yeah.
The minute you find out, throw it back in his face and say, I'm done with you. fully.
And
I don't even care anyway because I don't rate you anymore, Tony.
No,
so I don't care.
I don't care anymore. I don't want to keep hearing, I'm done with you. I'm
yeah,
done with
I don't.
You. I'm done with
she
you.
said it how many
So
times?
nobody's done with anybody. Yeah.
Nobody's done with anybody because you've said
She's
it too
done it
many
how
times.
many
So,
times?
you know, at this point, it's just words.
It literally is.
It's just words.
Boring.
So, yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to happen when she finds out the truth. I don't even know what I want to happen.
Know, and I don't
to be honest,
care.
when she finds out the truth, I hope she just, I don't know. You know, like, then people can voluntarily leave the villa.
Both of them can
Maybe
now.
she should do that.
To be honest, I thought that was actually probably coming with Tony, to be honest.
Maybe she should do that. Do you know what? I just feel like it's time for me to go.
Yeah, because you know, like Jake and Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Jake left, he just left.
Yeah. Just go. It's fine. It's not by force. So, you know.
She needs to go.
I who knows which way it's going to go after she finds out the truth. And to be honest.
She will find out.
To be honest, if I wanted to be spiteful, if I was Lauren and I wanted to be spiteful, I'd go tell her.
And I have a feeling, because that's what come into my head, that maybe she'll go and tell him now. She'll go tell him.
Well, that doesn't surprise me coming from Lauren. That doesn't surprise me.
Because he ain't going to say.
He won't say anything.
So whether it comes from Lauren or a third party, but someone will go and tell her. It will not be Harrison.
It could come from Lauren, but at the end of the day, Harrison don't want you, Lauren.
It will be Lauren.
So we're literally just you being
like
sad.
when a girl will be like, I thought he wanted me because, we did this and we did that, so I was just really surprised. That's how it's probably going to go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let her do that. That's fine, because I want Tony to know the truth. So whichever way it comes.
Yeah, she needs to know.
Then it's fine.
Go for it. It doesn't make you any less pathetic anyway.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
So go for it. Yep.
But yeah, no, I think that was the majority of the episode.
Yeah, man.
That's the majority of the episode. Hopefully another vote.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully another vote very soon.
Yeah.
Single islander now, not couple. Single islander.
Yeah. But just quickly, Tony and Harrison will not last much longer.
No, they won't.
On the show. They will not much longer. I definitely see them now being voted out.
They will.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
It's a shame because Tony, I was rooting for you from day
was from day one.
From day one, you was my faves. But then, somewhere along the line, you lost your mind.
And Shakira is another one I think will be voted out.
Yeah. Another one that I did like.
Yeah.
But, again, along the line, somewhere along the way, you've lost your mind as well.
Yeah.
So, I think that's the majority of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you thought about this episode. What do you think about Tony's decision and her actions, and Shakira's decision as well?
Yeah,
two major decisions happened in this episode.
Yeah,
so let us know what you thought, and we will catch you tomorrow on another episode.